All right, and here we are at the end of the week. Day number 7, our foundational week, the intro week, the first week of the 60-day acceleration experience. And so I'm glad that you're here today. Today we're going to be launching into the last piece of the foundation. All right. Now, this whole time we've been talking about the foundation as if, we had to get really, really clear on a couple of things. First is we had to get clear about where we are today. Right? We had to get a very, very crystal clear, fact-based analysis of where we are currently today in all areas of our lives, in our body, in our being, in our balance, in our business. And then we shifted and we talked about, okay, well, what are the possibilities? If I really wanted to pull off something major, what would that look like? Where do I want to go? So if I'm here today, and I currently know this is my reality today, something triggered you, the feelings came up, the story started, and it exposed a reality, and the reality was X. And if you want to grow to Y, the next obvious question is, what is currently in the way? What is currently getting in the way between where you are today and where you want to go? And I'm not just talking about in your business. I'm talking about in all areas of your life. What is the obstacle? What is the main thing that's preventing you from being where you truly want to be today? What is it? What is it for you in your body? What's the one thing that you're not doing that you know that you need to do in order to get that chiseled body that you've been talking about getting? To have that weaponized body, to have that body on fire. What's that one thing? What's the obstacle in your being, in your spirituality? How are you going to achieve that sense of purpose and that ability to give back more in a more meaningful way? What is standing in the way of that between you currently and the version of yourself that you want to achieve, that you want to become? What is it in your bank accounts, in your balance? And then what is it in your balance, in your relationships? What's standing in the way of you having that relationship with your spouse or your partner that is absolutely on fire? Where you have not just each other's love, but you have each other's backs through thick and thin. That your marriage is on fire, that your relationship with your children is on fire, your relationship with your family members is on fire. Because you've got this deep, meaningful connection. What's standing in the way between where you're at right now in those relationships and where you truly want to be? And I'll have you consider a couple of things. It's no different across the board as it is in business and bank accounts. If you're sitting here today looking at your bank account and you're not happy with the number of zeros in your bank account, what is standing in the way of you getting there? What is it? And so here's the challenge is we have to go through this assignment. You have to actually do the work and analyze. Ask yourself those questions. What is standing in the way of getting me what I want in all areas of my life? What's standing in the way of me achieving the ultimate fit body that I want? Is it my nutrition? Is it my patterns, my behaviors? What's standing in the way of a meaningful relationship with God or my sense of purpose? What's standing in the way of a meaningful, intimate connection with my wife and my kids? What's standing in the way of me making a meaningful, significant shift in my business to where I go from just selling something, a commodity, to creating truly an amazing offer that everyone will run to and flock to and need to be a part of? What's standing in the way? All right, and so the assignment's the same. Part 1 is I want you to go out and teach this concept to somebody in your office, a client, a family member, your kids. I don't care. Teach it, because if you can't teach it, you don't know it. And if you don't know it, you can't do it. And we're all about doing things here in this group. So that's it for today. Get after it, turn off this video, and get to work. We'll talk to you tomorrow.